and will be a mount. Anyway. And keeping in mind when we're mounted, that as usual my toes are pointed in, okay? And knowing that your partner, especially in the gi, is defending his collars up here, okay? No gi, we talked about taking some of those reverse grips to prying his hands off. This time what we're gonna do is, because we wanna maintain close contact, we won't be upright, we're gonna be low, okay? So very basic start. I'm here, I sink back, and like I said, if you're in a mount like this, like you're in a puncher's mount where you could punch the guy, we're looking to try and set ourselves a little back, because right now my head is equal to Tino's. I want to get lower. So I'm going to put my hands on the mat just for a second, and I scoot back, okay? I'm almost pushing my butt into his legs here. So if he had his legs up, just like so you can see a benchmark for it, I'm here, I'm scooting him all the way back. The reason I do that is because now I can catch his elbow, my body's like a spring. I'm not comfortable being back here, my body naturally wants to be up here. So I scoot all the way back, get under his elbow, and I walk it up, okay? As soon as I walk it up to here, all I want to do sometimes, my hand, thumb down, goes under his head, and I connect my grips. Now I can walk this way to make it very uncomfortable for his shoulder. Everybody's tight here to here, everybody, here. I walk up, not just using my hand, but I'm using my spine, getting straight. Right from here, everybody's weak now, okay? So once I get to here, I connect my hand, and all I'm gonna do is just get a little bit further. So I walk towards his head, okay? People with shoulder problems, be careful here, okay? Because it's a bad motion to go elbow to ear. I'm here. As soon as I do that, I'm gonna put pressure down on the mat with my hands, and I'm gonna slide my knee up on that side, right to here, okay? As soon as I slide up to there, all I wanna see is the hand that was under his head goes to his elbow. The other hand goes right to his gi collar, okay? Maybe I'll do the other side, so yeah. Okay, so I'm sinking down to here, walk, this hand, thumb down, pops under his head, walk it a little higher, knee slides up, okay? The hand that was under his head goes to his elbow. The other one goes right to his collar. Heel to his armpit, get to my toes on this side, and as I'm here, my toes are pushing towards his legs this way, okay? This is the grip on the collar, this is the grip on the elbow here. I just hold the collar, I'm pulling myself up, step over, and let myself into position nice and easy. Okay, so we just use the S mount, where I got very heavy, leaning towards there. My grip is here and here, okay? I just keep this position nice and tight, and guys, like I said, we gotta get all the basic rules down before we can start to bend them, where you can start getting into crossing and things like that. You gotta make sure your feet get heavy. I'm here, pull it in, knees pinch. So once I pinch my knees, I'm not worried about Tino using his shoulder, bicep, forearm, chest. I'm gonna start cutting those things off. If this is open from here, he has a lot of power in his chest and his shoulders to maneuver. So when I put this foot down heavy and I pull my heel in and I pinch, now it's just his forearm I'm worrying about. So when I get into a spot like this, I can just go under, grab his fist, pull it with me, thumb up with the arm bar. But it's because my knees are pinched and my heel is tight this way. Okay? We'll start on this arm here, okay? So you're here, you know you're too high, hands down, scoot back. Catch the elbow, push off your toes, and walk. Once you get his elbow perpendicular, my hand pops under his head, connect my hand, and I walk a little bit closer to his ear to make it very weak. This gives me time to slide this knee up. The hand that was behind his head is just gonna go right to his bicep. Curl to his shoulder. Now, like this, he could chop this way, and I can pull really easy. So you gotta make sure when you're here, toes get down to here, okay? Now when I'm on my toe, I'm gonna make my grip, I push this way, okay? This is the S mount where you're getting heavy on top of the person to get them to almost panic with their arms, and as you fight them, they're losing breath the whole time. So I make this grip, I lean towards his head here, bring my leg over, nice and tight. Knees pinch, okay? And as you pinch, it makes his grips weaker too. Whatever sort of combination with his hands are going on, like do that one where you fold it right like that. When I'm here, with my grips here, when my knee comes in and I start pinching, it makes things looser on the inside. I always reach for the fist of the hand that I want. And I pull that with me for the finish here. Making sure his thumb's up every time. My knees are pinched, and my heels aren't out, they're in. Fight the instinct for crossing your legs. We have to get our legs nice and strong first. One more time.